Hello? Oh my god, is it actually a stream time? Oh my god.
Welcome back CAPTAI 699 RATATA.
Oh, thank you. Hi Beaver, welcome to the stream. How are you today? Happy Friday! To be honest, I have no memory what we were doing last time. So... I thought Friday is the best day of the week. Or Saturday actually. Saturday is the best day. Yum, yum, yum. So how are you been, Beaver? It's been a while. Okay, no, you told me to change it. I don't remember what game it was, but it was blocking something and you wanted me to change the layout, so I changed it because of you. I can put it back though. Let's see, chat. There we go. Maybe over here-ish. Good. Wait a second. Why are you telling what I did? Let's see. Yeah, sure. Sure. Oh wait, what? The map is not even loading. What the fuck is this? There we go.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Vacation was good. Again, like... You would think that 4 weeks is a long time, but it's not. It's like... It ended way too soon. But I had good time. Okay, how do you even... Wait, let me figure out the controls. Are we finally back? Yes, we are back. I can't fucking believe this shit though. I just start stream and straight away internet is like, nope. What the fuck is this bullshit? Anyway, Merlin trial.
Revelio.
Okay, what do I have to do? There's something over there. What's that?
Confringo.
Oh, it's this.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss.
Revelio.
How to stop Harlow.
I don't want to discuss anything. Okay, it's there. Last one was like over there, so.
Confringo. Confringo. Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
There we go. I mean, like, let's say, the vacation was really good. I enjoyed my time there. Of course, it's like good to be back home too, but you know, at the same time, I would have wanted to be there longer. You know. Only thing I pretty much missed there was pretty much my computer, though. Like, you know. I bought some souvenirs, yeah. Let's see, I bought fun figurine for myself, Tintin figurine for Dad, cause Dad likes Tintin. So Tintin figurine. Then I bought like a fridge magnet and like a plate. I don't know, like, you know, the traffic plates from the zoo. Oh yeah, and shot glass from the zoo. Of course I bought chocolate. I think those were my souvenirs. Did I not show you? Wait, let me take a picture. And it's still in the package, but it's like limited edition, so it's actually collectible. I'm pretty sure I took the picture when I bought it. Sorry. That one I posted in the pics.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help. Is this where we're meeting the Centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
Oh, Belgium specific. Well, the shot glass was from the zoo. And yeah, basically from the zoo. They're all the specific ones. And chocolate, you know.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
Speaking of secrets, I do want to tell you why Victor Rookwood's after me.
I don't want to tell you anything.
He's working with Ranrock. And Ranrock's after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps explain a bit about what we saw back at Horntail Hall. Of course, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. Even the centaurs won't know.
We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be
Famous last words.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continues to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Bye.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be?
Chicken.
In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Also, Beaver, why are you so mean about my souvenir? You know, I have to go to capital or like some bigger city if I want to buy anything anime related from the store. There is not really anime related things here where I live. So for me it's a great thing.
Isn't Moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Knowing our meat, he's likely studied here.
Well, I haven't bought a single figurine from online. So, what you say to that, huh? Yeah, well, you paid for it, so technically I didn't buy it, yeah. True. Okay then.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
You are the one who wanted to buy it. I almost had to fight for the right to pay anything. No, we got pizza. We ate pizza. Domino's. Wait, where am I supposed to go? That way. Oh, he's dead. Wait, where did it go? Wait, what? Did it go here? Did the schnitz go? No. So have I opened this one? I don't think so. Okay, so fuck, I forgot what these numbers meant. I need 3. What was 3? Was this 3? Now Leila was human being. Well, is human being. Where could I read the gear? Inventory? Okay. So 3 is the Hydra. 0, 1, 6. Okay, so it's the first one. So 7 and 9, 16, 8. So this is border. And the other one is 2. Was that one? Yeah. No, I did not stroke Forge's beard for luck. I mean, it's the same Forge basically. Very nice people. No, basically I got a house door and then, or like, first we just sit on the dinner table, like, just talking, and then I got a house door and then we have to leave because it was getting late. Ah! God damn it. I become rusty again. Puff, puff. How many more do I actually need for that? Was it 14 before? Did it count the one I just bought, or I'm not sure.
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
They were talking that next year they might come to the bear's place instead. To visit, but yeah. It is on our list to see them again.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No.
It was very nice house though.
Vengeance is not
I
what
really
drives
liked
me.
it.
My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
But yeah, I didn't take any pictures of the Forge's house because, you know, it's not my job to take pictures of Forge's house. If he wants to show it, then he will show it. But it's not my business, you know?
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Why do you have to keep making fun of it that I'm messy? I'm not the cleanest person, but I'm not that messy. You never said it that, but that's what you imply. Well, I mean, they said that they wanted to visit Finland one day, so maybe. But you sure as hell did tell Forge and Lila how messy I am. Not embarrassing at all. Oh, you did. Don't even try to deny it. What you did? You did say that before. How much inventory space do I have? No? Oh, I have to go to the map chamber. Map. Oh, there's a side quest, so we have to do that first. Yeah, I don't think it rained even once. Oh wait, it was like there were we in like one museum or something? I don't remember, but shopping center it had the smell that it had rained a little bit, but otherwise, yeah, sunny pretty much all the time. Like the first few weeks were nice, but then it became like 25 to 30 degrees every day, which was less nice. It was way too hot. Oh yeah, and when I landed it was super rocky. Like it was warmer in Finland than in Belgium when I arrived. Hang on. Why? What is that? What's this icon? I don't understand it. Well, not always, you know.
Why is it that whenever I hear from Hogwarts, it's to tell me my child?
Yeah, it was closer to 30 degrees most of the days, but mine is like 20 degrees is like the perfect sweet spot.
The sheer nerve taking them down.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Is it really that important that the bells go back up?
Is it really that important? They're part of
It
the
was
school's
cider.
history. Those bells likely told a young Merlin that he was running late to Charms.
And I didn't know
or
it was
called
that.
Ignatia Wildsmith to dinner. We can't simply fiddle with history. We're meant to be its stewards.
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black. Taking down the bells for a headache.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they interrupted his hourly naps. That's all he does in his office, you know. But then I heard... Can you keep a secret?
I can.
I heard from Alice, who heard from
No,
Ollie,
it's the one
who
I
heard from
posted.
Eugenia, that it's because the bells reminded him of his wedding day. Breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour. But mum's the word.
If only 2 bells are left, isn't it fairly easy to tell which goes where?
Easy for you, perhaps. I happen to be tone deaf. Mother likes to say I couldn't carry a tune if it hopped on my back like a chocolate frog. No point putting them back in if they don't sound just as they did before, for the sake of historical accuracy.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
I imagine the bells are just inside the bell tower.
So like, what is that speech bubble? I need to know. I don't understand.
I'll do this for all eternity. What do you want?
Revelio.
I don't see anything. Again, it was cider. But like, it was like a peach, how do you say peach cider? And I don't think they sell it here, so it was pretty good. I liked it a lot.
1 up, 1 to go. Aloha Mora. Incendio!
Okay, so let's see. That's 2, 2, 2. So I need 6. And the other one is 1 and 3, so it's 4. That's 2, 2. cider is
One up, one to go.
like sweeter, I guess is the best word. It's kind of like, well, alcoholic soda. I guess that is best way to
The bells must be upstairs.
like cider, I suppose.
Found them. I'll have to get those up there somehow. Wingardium Leviosa, perhaps.
Where is the other bell?
Alohomora.
What do you mean? I used all my vacation days as well. I have to go work on Monday. But no, it's... Ugh. Why am I being bullied all the time? So where is the freaking bell? Is it in the music classroom? Where? Where are you? I don't know where it is.
Revelio.
There maybe?
Wingardium Leviosa. Well, that wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this, even if Black isn't.
Me could save my uncle's
I should
life.
like to retire to a small hamlet when I'm older.
Awful when they ask you a question, though, isn't it? Grubby little faces. I'll just die. That young'un's now a teacher
Revelio.
herself. It's a wonder she's not gobbled up by her own mate. If Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster, we should have a good come.
Now what am I supposed to do?
The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Oh, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Until then.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Maybe. Let's see. What, there's something going on over there. What's that? Summoner's Court battle, let's go! Also, what do you mean by that? I was just, you know, it's more pain to try to get your vacation day approved than, you know, it's my boss is an asshole, okay?
Hello, are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
Yes.
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win. Accio!
Accio!
Precisely as planned.
Oh, you're annoying.
Precisely as planned.
That might be broken.
Precisely as planned.
I don't see him from. How cheating! How fucking.
Didn't I say I adore?
Ah!
Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit.
That was cheating though, just block my view with your big head.
Precisely as planned. Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Fuck.
Such grace. Finesse. Accio!
Well, like, you have to have, like, doctors. Don't you fucking dare. That's my tactic, not yours.
Precisely as planned.
Oh, I lost this. I just lost this. Or did I?
Accio!
No. Yep. Ah.
Such grace. Finesse. Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit.
I will be here for a while, I suppose.
Accio! Precisely as planned. Accio! Accio! Precisely as planned.
Fuck you!
Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Precisely as planned.
I have to go like this, I think.
Accio!
It didn't go far. Yeah, I hate this.
Such grace. Finesse. Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit.
Okay, let's try to play like, you know, fair and square, I suppose. Maybe that's...
Accio! Precisely
Why do
as
you have to
planned.
be exactly where I want to be?
Accio!
Stop. Stop!
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned.
No, oh no, 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 no.
Such grace. Finish.
What's that bullshit?
Accio!
He's all bullshit.
Precisely as planned. Accio!
Oh my god.
Such grace. Finesse.
Why do I keep helping her? What is the matter with me?
Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit. Accio! Precisely as planned. Accio! Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio!
Like, what's this bullshit? This
Precisely
all
as planned.
bullshit.
Nice technique. Accio! Precisely as planned. Accio!
Come on, go out! What the f-
Nice technique. You almost beat me there, but I almost beat you too. Hard luck. Care for another round?
Like, what? Just look, how is that even possible?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit.
This is bullshit. This is fucking bullshit, I swear to God.
Accio! Precisely as planned. Accio! Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio!
Wait, why don't it bounce? It should have bounced. I don't understand.
Precisely as planned.
Oh, so if I let her win again, I swear to God.
Well, you are good.
Fair and square. First try.
I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost. Where did you learn to play like that?
DOA.
I play by intuition, natural skill and all that.
That's been my strategy. I suppose it only gets you so far, though. Well, you've only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
Best for a reason? Don't even remind me of those. Oh my God. Why do you have to remind me of my pain? It's not very nice though. So why do I have a headache? No. 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 But it was the minigame where I won. Picasso! Hi, welcome to stream. How are you today? Happy Sunday!
Now here's Professor Fig. The Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly.
Thank you for asking.
But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Yeah, vacation was good.
How do you feel?
Incredible.
Beautiful.
I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Have vacation soon too. I won't travel anywhere though. You know, you don't have to travel anywhere with the vacation. It's just nice to being home too. That's what I usually did every freaking year before I met
Professor,
Pepe.
a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along. Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
Gareth! Mr. Weasley! What are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor! Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago. Muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
I think so, yeah. It's pineapple offense, yeah.
Well, there's one for my diary.
Dum, 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 dum. Soon I will have vaccination too.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Headmaster, here, what could he want?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes! Mixed with, bubo tuber pus makes a fine, mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's. I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
No, where's my map? Where's my map? Why is the map gone? What? Eh? Okay, I'm a bit confused. So where is this?
I'm glad I don't have to stay in the castle.
This way maybe?
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Nothing off. Just normal day at work.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig.
I never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Scrope's as hard a worker as any house elf.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
I mean, this universe is full of plot holes, I suppose. So. Black. It's all beautiful, very beautiful.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Wait. It was in game. What you mean? Cannot tell. Rude. Where's the headmaster's office though?
Avada! Incendio! Alohomora.
Wow, 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 wow. I still cannot understand reasons why you guys keep watching me as a streamer. It blows my mind every day. So much stairs. So much stairs. Oh, I can just walk, okay.
Revelio.
Okay. Morning, most discouraging was magic in my future. I don't know.
Revelio.
Well, I guess it is illegal, kinda, sorta. I need something for that. I have no idea what that is supposed to be, but... Oh.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
So. Where are you? Put the fly. Is it even here? Or is it one of those rooms that is... Oh, there you are. Maybe. Whisper the password.
Toujours pure. Revelio. if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Sorting hat. Of course, that's level 3 log, level 2 log.
Revelio.
Why do I hear the ding? Okay. Enjoy. 5 more minutes.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Receive hair tonic, Mr. Black,
Revelio. That must be the pedestal.
Oh wait. No. And we died. So we died.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
But it's break time. I got no... Sleeping on your job, Eva. But yeah, you know the drill, 10 minutes and then... Remember the stream restarted or like crashed, so it's 1:30 now. So yeah, enjoy your break time. See ya in 10 minutes. It's time to continue. I wanna go this way though. Okay. Thank you. Hope you had a good break time.
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Can't I just speed through it? Yeah.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Let's go. Easy.
Death.
Happen.
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Yeah, but the death is looking from above, so... Let's wait. Which way do you want me to go? I'm confusing. Down there? Okay.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Oh, hi Dad.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
Boom, boom,
That
boom.
doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
like that. Oh.
Now's my chance.
Don't look left, don't look left, don't look left.
That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Cloak of invisibility. Where do I go now? Can I now go here? Do I
Can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now, where are you, Neve?
Wait.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
The Elder Wand? It is the Elder Wand. The strongest wand.
I've never felt such power.
Unlimited power. Oh, I can only use this. Okay.
Bombarda!
Strong. Wait, what was the last one? Was it the stone, Philosopher's Stone? No. It was something that you could revive the dead. Oh my god, I forgot which one. It was the last one. They are deadly hollows.
Defender!
Oh wait, no. Was Deadly Hollows, right? Yeah. So there was Elder Wand for power, Cloak of Invisibility, something that could bring someone back to life, I think. Oh my god, I forgot.
Descender!
I can't just say more? No!
Defender! Descender! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Descender! Bombarda!
Defender! Bombarda!
Something like that, I suppose, yeah. This is very different from Dark Souls, okay? Only one potion? Oh my god. The biggest problem is cause like every enemy hits like a truck, so in that sense it's like a Dark Souls game. But there's a lot more enemies. You know?
Defender! Depulsor!
How? How? Are you supposed to?
Defender! Depulsor! Ascender! Defender! Bombarda! Bombarda! Defender! Tago! Stupefy! Bombarda! Repulse! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Descender!
Ay, quieto. I really don't like this hard mode though. Fuck you, Beaver. Yeah, the last one takes forever to kill. We're trying to kill like 5 million of the small... I'm losing my patience, really. So tempted. So fucking tempted. I swear to God. And I don't even have all of my spells.
Defender! Repulsor! Bombarda! Defender! Defender! Bombarda! Defender!
Defender! Depulse! Defender! Bombarda! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Depulse! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Defender! Bombarda! Potato! Stupefy! Stupefy! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Potato! Stupefy! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Potato! Stupefy! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Stupefy! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Simple stone. This must be for me.
far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
I can't believe she's dead.
Oh, poor Neve. Gone so young.
Let us always honor her memory.
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Revelio.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young. I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizard kind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was, and she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragbor.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
That was a good message. Is the but I already have Pumbada. I don't know. Is there a final match? History of Magic. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kinda losing interest in this game.
Revelio.
Forgot my pillow.
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effect it had on the wizard milling industry. Throughout the many goblin battles, countless wizard cloaks were lost. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the bell tower entrance hall. Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the late early Middle Ages. The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts.
The silence is more like being annoyed, not the fact that I'm bored of the game.
Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Eargit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Did you say Bragbor? I think I know that name.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day.
Oh, of course. Lodgok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby. Curious students can find him on display here in the bell tower entrance hall. That all students introduce themselves to this hero of Hogwarts.
Revelio.
Weft was responsible for some of the most important work done in the Goblin Rebellion of 17...
This unassuming smudge is rumored to be the location of the very first successful use of Bombarda. I suppose successful is a relative term.
This is a centuries-old likeness of Pangadon. Fearless mouse hunter and devoted study companion. People have always loved their pets. I find that comforting.
Revelio.
The Hogwarts founders could never have achieved such architectural majesty without the aid of powerful magic.
Okay.
Best keep searching.
Students often complain about the many staircases at Hogwarts.
Sir Scagglethorpe the Heedless? These bits of broom are all that's left of a witch called Celine Wartnobby.
Revelio.
Wait, was it a portrait that I was supposed to look for?
Let's see. So enjoy old stories. I'm sure he's around here somewhere.
That one? There it is.
Oh yes, I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Why didn't you tell us it was just his skull?
Well, of course he's just a skull. Everyone knows Grimbold Weft died of dragonpox in 1753. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Athbuttle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment. Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over the bell tower is a retinue of
Is it even
loyal
more
knights,
far away?
or rather, statues of knights, I should clarify. Keen-eyed students will spot
Revelio.
the statue of Sir Athbuttle of the cheerful countenance nestled among the ranks. Fame was not won by vanquishing foes in single combat, nor by slaying bloodthirsty dragons.
Oh my god, this lesson is so boring. And he just keeps yapping on.
Where his warm and approachable demeanor was celebrated by old friends and newcomers alike.
I can't go there.
Encourage everyone to make the waving statues acquainted.
Revelio.
Yeah. Hello.
As one would expect.
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Athbuttle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Athbuttle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
Pity goblins and wizards can't get along.
True. But imagine how dull my lectures would be without goblin rebellions to discuss. History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting. The wise student, such as yourself, will learn from it.
Was that it? Thank you. Ugh.
History is written by those who do their school.
Shut up. Speak with Geek is on there. I don't wanna go work tomorrow, I swear to God. I feel like I need a vacation even though my vacation is just ending. Okay, Geek-chan, where are you?
Has some exciting news to share.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix Natty mentioned, the one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deek would not doubt it. If Deek has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deek thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deek is not sure why, but Deek feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deek's prior master. Deek hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
I'm not exactly like I've read some of the work messages in our work group, and I've seen a lot of complaints coming from my route, so yeah. That's all. Oh my god, it's... Do I really have to go all the way there? No. Hogsmeade, come on. Can't I? Come on. Don't be violent now. It's not nice being violent. So maybe I should... from customers.
You're back! Nice to see you again. What are we looking for today?
You are here, so I can give you my items.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Yeah, well, you know, there are some people that complain a lot.
I simply pretended.
No wait, I wanted the potion dude. That scrolls. Where's the potion dude? Is it here?
The young today aren't willing to...
Hogshead? No. There it is.
Yeah, welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
Only 3?
A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
I should go back to the true and por manualism. I feel like. Those are cool. Those are cool too. It's my potion thing. I wonder how many can you hold in one, like at once. There has to be a limit, right? Then should do it. Oh yeah, I forgot to check what was in the town center there. Oh, what? A unique unicorn. Okay. That's the closest. Where's the... Is it here? There's like
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
There's a Merlin chan over there. Do I want to do it? I guess so.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one. That's that. Settled.
Nyum.
Someone a lesson.
Nyum.
Someone's here.
Nyum. Let's go.
Bombarda! Blockade. Brookwood's poachers are already here. Bombarda! Incendio! Could the Phoenix be in there? Infringo! Glacier! Flipendo! Incendio!
Hey! No, no. Thank you.
You don't think phoenixes can turn to rocks, do you?
Your feather fetches? No blooming bird.
Oh, should have stayed at the castle.
I know about you.
No.
What have you done? What? Enjoy stealing hypocrites, do you? What gave you the right to...
Why?
Afraid to take a hit after all.
One less poacher in the wizarding world. More poachers? How many are there?
Is there a man?
Petrificus totalis.
Good night. So I came from there.
The Phoenix.
Bye.
It almost seems as if it wants me to follow it. I need to find it before the poachers do.
Well, I mean, we didn't find it, it found us.
Allow me to put you out of your misery.
Again.
Bombarda! Incendio!
Come on. Oh, that's for that. Ah. Extreme danger. I'm in danger. It might have been.
Swear, it isn't a little hypocrite.
Oh no! Fuck you, all of you.
They want to buy off. Back here.
Not so tough now, are you?
Well, you look like you're trying to.
I'm so fucking done with this fucking game. They do not get overused.
I see.
Well, it isn't a little hypocrite. You're not getting away this time.
Bombarda!
This is all.
Let me out,
Red coming here.
Tyrion! Release me!
Everything will pay flammer.
Crucio! Who's this you? Floating man!
Take us! You would appear.
Finish what we start.
Let me out, son!
Back for more.
Yeah, please.
Not the brightest child.
Crucio!
Leviosa!
Ah!
The view!
Gymnastics was
Bombarda!
sick.
Crucio!
How is that still in cooldown? I don't get it. This fucking game.
That was for Highway. The beast around here can sleep a bit easier now.
Incendio! Bombarda!
Let's get this quest done a bit.
That relic is the key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcroft as soon as you can.
I know.
Hello. I'm here to help. I can take you somewhere safe. Let's get you back to the room. Deke's going to be pleased.
Protego!
Yum, yum.
I should investigate.
Nah. Hogwarts secret room requirement. Let's go.
Did you find the phoenix?
Yes, Deke. And I rescued it from the poachers. I have it here. It's safe.
Remarkable! Well, what are you waiting for? Deke cannot wait to... My heavens! What a beauty! You keep it close. Professor Weasley and Deke were right to tell you about the Room of Requirement. Look at all you've done, and how many beasts you've rescued. A phoenix is safe now, because of you.
I couldn't have done it without your help, Deke. Thank you.
Deke is grateful for the kind words, and also grateful to have been of assistance to someone like yourself. Helping you do such good for so many beasts has given Deke a sense of peace Deke hasn't known in years. Deke will always be here for you when you need him.
Did you forget his name already? Just in case you forgot it's Deke. yeah, it's about time to... Like, well, it's 7 minutes left. So... Okay. What's with that speech bubble?
Revelio!
Where? I don't get them.
I'll be weeks from spending such interesting.
Oh.
Incendio! Bombarda! Confringo! Repulsor! Wingardium Leviosa!
Yes, I don't get it now.
Revelio!
I don't get it.
Alohomora!
No, okay. Good to know. Save time. Texas Chainsaw Massacre game looks pretty promising. Well, let's hope that it doesn't end in the license fight like the previous one. When does it come out, by the way? August 18. Racha Racha. We shall see, maybe. That's all I can see. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say except that I'm back in the streaming again. I'm back home. Actually, let me go look at it. Actually, is it just Chainsaw Massacre? You know. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Come on. Gain based on true events, okay? So will it be like the same? No, I don't want the audio. I wonder if it's the same, like you have to build a car or too much effort, okay? Too much effort. But yeah, maybe. I'm just, I don't know. My just dazing off at the moment. I don't know. Something's wrong with my brain. But I thank you for watching. Two above ground, one is in the tunnel. Okay, so if there's more, okay. Yeah, I might give it a go. Yeah. It seems interesting at least. If it's at least the same way as the Friday is, then yeah, definitely seems interesting. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Have an awesome evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it is you play. Stay awesome, stay safe, stay hydrated, you know the drill, and we shall see you again next time. And it's good to be back. Stay awesome, stay safe. Bye, my, auf Wiedersehen, au revoir, Iki, and all that good stuff. Bye.